Hello Star Family and welcome to my channel. This pick a card topic is about what's next for you. So what is next, right? What's going on? What's next for you? Let's see what's coming your way, I guess. So we have 4 stacks on the table. Pick more than one stack if you feel you are led to, and if you haven't had a chance to focus on the thumbnail or meditate in order to choose a card stack, please go to the pinned comment in the comment section. All timestamps are there. It's just a matter of going to the very beginning of the video. I have a picture clip there as well as a short video clip. You can pause where necessary, take as much time as you need in order to pick your stack. Again, if you feel led to more than just one, that's okay. You can pick more than one. Just do whatever you feel intuitively led to do. These readings are timeless, so it's really whenever the universe nudges you to watch, that's always going to be the best time for you. Whether it be now at the upload time or, 5-10 years from now, it doesn't really matter. It's really whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel that push to watch, that's probably when there's going to be a message for you. And there may be instances where some roles can be reversed, flip-flopped, vice versa. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And also, if nothing resonates, just don't try to make it fit either. It could be that the reading is not for you. You could always pick another pile too. If the one that you originally went with doesn't connect, feel free to pick another pile. And you can always check out my pick a card playlist as well. I have other readings there just in case this one doesn't connect for you. Feel free to browse and pick another reading at your leisure. And if I'm not the reader for you, that's totally okay, because YouTube has so many amazing people out there doing readings, and I'm pretty sure that there is someone out there for you that would be able to deliver the messages that you're looking for at this time. So I'm going to move all this out of the way. We have 4 lovely stacks. Again, take as much time as you need to focus on whichever it is that you feel drawn to the most. And I'm going to get right to this reading, okay? So stack number 1, here we go. Stack number 1, you chose this amazing labradorite, and I don't know if you can see that. There's like a rainbow stripe. There we go. I think, well, I was hoping you'd be able to get a really good look at it. There's a rainbow stripe in here. There we go. Isn't that cool? Anyway, this is a palm stone of labradorite. It's pretty awesome. There we go. Wow. So you chose this one. So maybe because, if you chose this for whatever reason you feel led to it, you might want to consider working with labradorite if you don't already. All right. So let's get right into this. Let's see what's next for you, right? Stack number 1, viewers, what is next for you? All right. It says courage. You've got the power. It says use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. Again, I apologize if there's like glare on the cards. They're glossy. It says the hourglass. Time is of the essence. I feel like that came up in another, I think it was a love reading. I swear that some of the cards stalk. Anyway, we have the hangman. We also have the magician. Wow. Okay. Let me just arrange these on the table properly so you can see everything. Yeah, that looks good. All right. And then we have the shield. And we have the trumpet. All right, so what's next for you? Well, it looks like this is what it feels like. It feels like you need to take a leap of faith in some way. I feel like you're waiting on something with the hangman. You're caught up maybe in a situation you feel you can't maybe take action on, because the hangman is a non-action card. But just from looking at this, it's almost feeling like here's the magician. For whatever reason, the magician and this card kind of feel like they belong together. This is basically just saying that there's a need to step into your power or realize that you can do something and just take that leap of faith. This kind of does remind me of the Fool energy, maybe just because of the way she's walking on like a tightrope, and it is that kind of thing with the Fool card too, where he takes a leap of faith, he explores the unknown and is just optimistic about what lies ahead, that basically anything is possible. So it feels like what's next for you, or what you should do next almost, is you need to take that leap of faith. Taking that leap of faith is the next step for you. Okay, that's literally what this is saying. So if there's anything that you've been trying to work up the courage to do, whether that be a manifestation here with the Magician card, a personal goal, something you want to accomplish, something you want to see yourself doing, maybe something that you've been putting off with the Hangman energy over here, this is basically saying the next step is to take that leap of faith. Do what scares you almost. Sometimes the one thing that we hesitate doing, all right, or that we're scared to do the most is probably what we need to do. And that's for your own discernment. You know, you have to figure that out on your own. But a lot of times, you know, it's our fears that hold us back from accomplishing the things that we see that we want for our life moving forward, right? So this is basically saying you got the power, you have the courage, whether you realize it or not, you actually do have what it takes here, especially with the Magician, to jump into the unknown, to take that leap of faith on that thing that you've been thinking about or trying to manifest. So the next step is to take action towards it, okay? Because you have the ability. The Magician energy is very capable, all right? He has all the tools that he needs. And this card is saying you have all the abilities that you need to resolve the situation. You can do it. So step into your power like the Magician would. Know that you're capable of achieving that thing that maybe you've been holding off doing. Maybe you're waiting for something to finally, like, you know, give you a sign. Because whenever I think of the Hangman, I look at him and like, oh, he's waiting for that moment of enlightenment, right? He's waiting for that light bulb to go off in his head. And it does. It really does. You know, it's that enlightenment. It comes to you. Like, things might seem a little bit uncomfortable right now. And the Hangman, he is uncomfortable because it's a waiting period. It's like my one friend says, it's like the waiting room, right? In a hospital. You know, you're waiting for something to come through. You're waiting for news. You're waiting for a baby to be delivered. You're waiting for something, right? And the Hangman energy is that kind of like waiting room. And I'm feeling with the Magician, like waiting on something to be birthed. I know there's no Empress, but you do birth a manifestation, right? It's like an incubation period over here with the Hangman, where it's like, right now it's in the thought process of your psyche, right? Of your soul. It's waiting to come forth. Right now it's like all in your head. You're just thinking. It feels like you're just thinking about it right now. The Magician, though, he's the kind of guy that he might put himself in this position to think about it first, right? But then he steps into his power. He lays everything out on the table, okay? And then he's like, okay, let's see what I have to work with, right? I have these abilities. I have these gifts. I have these tools. I have these things accessible to me. Let's see what I can do with them. Let's see how I can make this work. He is you know, an energy that doesn't just sit back and watch and wait for something to happen like the Hangman would be. You can't, this is almost saying you can't be in that energy anymore. You can't just sit and wait for it to happen to you. You have to go out and get it. And the Magician energy is that energy that will go out and get it. Okay? Because he knows he has what it takes. He's a creator. You know, I don't know if you're new to my channel or not. I guess if you're already a subscriber, you would have heard me describe the Magician card. But for the new people, I will go into it again. The Magician energy is, you know, he has all these things on the table, right? He has a sword, he has a wand, he has a cup, he has the pentacle, and himself. So I always describe him as being the fifth element, all right? Because technically, when he goes to manifest something, right, he has to visualize it first. He has to think about it in his mind's eye, and that is the sword energy, okay? Your mental energy. Then he has to, like, have a passion for it, a desire to will it, right? And that's the wands. And then with the cup energy, you have to feel it in the heart. So you think about it, you desire it, you feel it in the heart with the cups. You marry the mind in the heart, actually. And then with the the fourth thing right here, which is the pentacle, that is the actual physical first step. You have to do something tangible about it. Not only do you think about it first, you desire it, you feel it in your heart as if it's already yours, then it's a matter of actually taking the first step towards that thing. Like if you want the job, you know, it's not just going to come to you in a way. You have to have the desire to do such a thing. You have to, you know, put the mental energy into, okay, this is what I envision for my life. I desire or want this with all my heart, right? It's something that you truly want for your life. And then you have to go out and actually fill out the application. You know, the physical part is the pentacle, where you actually go out and fill the application for that job or submit your resume or whatever it is. And that's just an example. But the fifth element comes in as the magician himself. It's where, you know, he puts all these tools together, right? He visualizes it. He has a desire for it. He feels it in the heart. He takes the first physical step. And then boom, he's creating, all right? He marries all these things together within himself, and he becomes the creator. He becomes the magician. He's able to manifest and create the thing that he has saw himself doing, that he felt himself doing, that he desired doing. And he took that first physical step toward it. Okay, that's how you become the magician. So literally, that's what this is saying to you. The next step is to be the magician. The next step is to take action, to have the courage, to take that leap of faith, to do what it is that's been on the heart or you've been desiring to accomplish for yourself, whether it be, like I said, a personal goal, a creative idea, a wish, okay? And this is saying, hey, don't waste another moment. Time is of the essence. You can't just sit back and wait for this thing. You have to go out and get it, okay? Time is of the essence. It's basically saying the time is now. So don't waste another day, in other words. You have Mildred Payne Pocket Oracle here. You have the shield. The shield, all right, this is basically saying you're okay. You're going to be protected, all right? You're going to be protected in this endeavor, all right? If there's something that you've been hesitating with the Hangman and you're like, oh boy, what do I do? Should I not? You know, there's that internal debate in the mind. And you kind of, with all that debate, put yourself on hold. And a lot of it is fear, right? So with the shield, this is basically saying, put those fears to rest because you are safe, you are secure, you're protected. You have the trumpet energy here, which is the spiritual calling, okay? So some of you are like debating a spiritual calling or something that you've awakened to or realized that you have to do. All right, because that's what the trumpet is. It's all about getting your attention. So I feel like Spirit's trying to get your attention as well. This is about communication from the other side. So like I said, if your spirit guides are talking to you, this little trumpet card would come up. And it has. So I'm also getting the vibe. I love this combination. These two numbers might mean something to you. Okay, 78 and 48. But it's kind of cool that these are together for the simple fact that this is protection, and this is your ancestors calling or getting your attention. So I feel like they're saying, hey, we got you. We're guiding you. We're guarding you. Okay? We're protecting you through this. So they're trying to get your attention to let you know that you're okay, that you're safe. It's all right to take this step. Again, the trumpet is that awakening or that wake-up call. Like, I feel like they're trying to say something to you or convey something to you. Maybe they've been sending you synchronicities, trying to get your attention, right? But I feel like also you've also had a wake-up call, maybe a sudden understanding of, oh boy, I should really do this, right? But then there's a little bit of fear that creeps in and says, oh, I don't know if I should. But this is saying, hey, you're okay, you're safe, you're protected, okay? So my candles went out, so you know what that means. I just always replace them. I don't like seeing them off. So this is basically saying, hey, don't waste another day, I'm sorry. You're safe, you're protected. It's okay, you got this. You have all that you need to see this through, right? And the next step is basically to just do it. So what are you waiting for? All right, so I'm gonna grab these. These were recently donated by Mona. This is the Wings of Wisdom Oracle. They're very big, okay? So I'm going to kind of have to shuffle this way, and I'm going to pull from the middle because I don't want to see what I'm grabbing, okay? So stack number 1, let's see if we can get a message of guidance here. All right, let's just grab from the middle. I feel like what I'm going to do is just split it, right? I'm just going to split it, and whatever we get is what we get. All right, so we have the peacock. All right, so let me just put these off to the side. We got the peacock. Oh, wow. Overcoming negativity, divine beauty. You are worthy. Peacock. So basically, you're worthy of doing this thing, okay? So if you think you're not, or if you think for a moment that you don't have what it takes to accomplish something, this is saying, hey, you're more than enough. You have more than enough to see this through. It does say overcoming negativity, so I can easily say that that could be your own negative self-talk if you're worried that you can't, okay? It says affirmation, I see the divine beauty within me and share it freely for the greatest good. And there is a message here. It says, your spirit guides are bringing you a message of love, faith, and protection. Okay, didn't I say that with the shield? Wow, okay. And I did mention your spirit guides with the trumpet. I love that. All right. It says, now is a fertile time to pray and receive loving, empowering, effective responses from the universe. It says, trust the divine completely. Allow it to draw out the depths of your beauty, grace, and sacred purpose. So again, if this is a spiritual calling that you have, right? It says, rise above petty agendas and refuse to engage in ego-driven interactions. Instead, affirm and express yourself from the heart. You can develop, hold on, I lost my place. You can develop a spiritual vision, inner sight, psychic awareness, and channel divine energies for guidance and healing. You will overcome any effects of poisonous behavior from your past through spiritual intervention and grace. Your soul is gifted with being able to create resplendent beauty in this world. Holy cow, stack number 1, you have a calling, okay? So go out and do that thing. Why are you hesitating? Matter of fact, go turn off this video and go do that thing right now. Don't waste another moment. Okay, so stack number 1, this is your reading. I'm going to leave you here, sending you much love and blessings. If you feel this has connected for you, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to also support this channel. And if you want to book a personal reading, by all means, check out my Etsy shop. I have readings available. Now, it does take there's a little bit of issues that I have sometimes where I have to try to get caught up. And if you don't see a reading available, it's because it's sold out. Sometimes I put my shop on vacation too. So just check back with me frequently to see what I have reposted. But nonetheless, you can check out my Etsy shop and see what's available, and you can book a reading whenever you feel led to. So much love and blessings to you, stack number 1. I'm going to leave you here. Take care. And stack number 2, you chose this lovely selenite heart. Okay. Now let's see what's next for you. Okay, what's next for you, stack number 2 viewer? Let's see what we have. All right, it says embracing your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So wish fulfillment of some kind. Okay, let's see the oracle. It says seek wisdom and guidance from elders. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That could be you. That could be somebody in your environment. We have the Pentacle, or pentagram, right? And we have Antidote. Okay. So, first of all, I'm getting the vibe of this antidote that there's maybe a solution to a problem that is coming your way. Okay, that's next. That's coming next. I think if you've been wishing, hoping, praying for a breakthrough, maybe seeking guidance on or from others in regards to a solution, you're looking for a solution to an issue or a problem. Basically, what this is saying is that the solution's going to come through. We have the antidote, we have the Ace of Wands that kind of feel like that they belong together. All right, because the Ace of Wands is this big bright idea. It is this divine spark, okay? There's an open door trying to come through as well. So an opportunity a lot of times with aces. Also, I can see communication coming through with the Ace of Wands as well. So some kind of spark has been ignited, or big bright idea that you've been hoping for is coming through to provide you with a solution to a situation, a remedy, okay, a cure. And also bring balance to any negative situation that you have or you've been experiencing, right? So I'm honestly getting a breakthrough from this. So what's next? A breakthrough is coming. One that's been anticipated, or one that you've been hoping for. The reason why I say like a fix to a problem or a negative situation maybe turning itself around, is because of this antidote energy. And it's kind of like that when, you know, something bad happens, you take medicine and it kind of heals you or fixes what's going on in there, right? So I'm getting the vibe that this is something healing, okay? An opportunity, I feel, with the Ace of Wands, an answer, a solution to a problem is going to come through to grant the wish, to give you that breakthrough that you've been waiting for or hoping for, to heal a situation that has been needed, remedied, okay? That has been needing a remedy for quite some time. You might also be talking to somebody, maybe seeking guidance from somebody to find answers to a problem or solution to a problem. I'm also hearing brainstorming from this with the Ace of Wands as well. So kind of like the coming together. It gives me that vibe of like, what is it? It takes a village. All right. So this could also be your spirit guides as well, counseling you or giving you counsel or providing answers through, you know, the spiritual realm. But this is saying to, I don't know, I'm hearing flow with this, right? Flow. So embrace the changes that are coming because there is something coming. And this is kind of like that energy of sitting, waiting, knowing, watching, right? I'm hearing anticipation of what's to come. Maybe some of you intuitively have been feeling a shift on the way, right? But it's like you feel it coming, right? And that's kind of this is the vibe that's what this card is giving me as well. It's basically saying what you've asked for is coming. So there is the sense that some of you have been anticipating this thing to finally come full circle for you. And there's like the calm before the storm, but the calm before a good storm. You know what I mean? A good cleansing, a good healing, the calm before a breakthrough. Because it's kind of like that thing when things start to happen and move, right? Because we have the Knight of Wands. When things start to happen and get moving, it can sometimes happen quickly, fast, where we're not really it's almost like we're not fully prepared for the shifts and the changes that are coming. I feel like this might be a financial blessing that's coming next for you, some kind of opportunity that would bring money, because we do have the Pentacle. The Pentacle is about things in the material realm, right? So it's earth energy, talks about money, so tangible things as well, right? Material gain. So I don't know, some of you are earth energy, that could be a possibility. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus as well. But this is basically saying that that thing that you've been anticipating or wanting or desiring to happen, or a physical thing, could be an object, something tangible, you know, a car, a house, you know, that kind of thing. Whatever it is, it's coming. The solution or the fix that you're looking for, or that brand new chapter I'm also hearing is on the way. And it's like I'm hearing to embrace the changes that are going to come from this thing. The Knight of Wands is about, hey, you know, once it comes through, this is kind of cool because we have the Ace of Wands here, and to me the Knight of Wands is holding the Ace of Wands, right? So it's also giving me the vibe of like, you got this, that once you get the answer you're seeking for, you'll be able to take action and move forward with the Knight of Wands. He's all about movement, pursuing an ambition, pursuing a desire, a passion. But remain open to the changes that are coming. Because once they happen, once you get the thing that you're looking for to finally fall into place, you're going to be like fast moving energy. Things are just going to start happening. It's just going to all unravel quickly, but in a really good way. So what's next? Major change I'm feeling. Brand new opportunities, open doors. You getting your wish. A breakthrough is coming in. A solution to an issue you've been hoping would finally come through is coming in. The Pentacle is saying that this is something of a tangible nature. It could be money related, it could be job, career related. It could be something that you've been wanting to manifest for a while. Well, this is saying that you'll see it in your hands soon enough. And in the meantime, while you're preparing yourself for this thing to come through, this is saying it's okay to maybe seek counsel. Maybe your spirit guides will be talking to you, delivering messages to you to kind of give you the next clue for the next step to take. But definitely, whatever you've been waiting for to help heal, cure, fix, provide an open door for you, it's on the way. Okay, again, I feel it's something of a tangible nature. Definitely something of a tangible nature. And your wish is granted. So the minute it does come through, or like I feel like the Knight of Wands is like delivering the message, right? I feel like once it finally comes through, it's going to be like, oh, yes, I knew it. Okay, so that's what's next for you, stack number 2. I feel, again, it's definitely something you'll be able to touch, hold, see with your own 2 eyes. All right. I definitely feel it's not only spiritual, okay, not only a spiritual breakthrough, but also a tangible breakthrough in regards to something you physically needed to come through for you in your life. Okay, the message might be delivered, or the thing might be delivered via a trusted source, okay, whether it be like an elder or somebody that you trust for advice, or it could come from your spirit guides. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. But definitely brand new energies trying to enter, so embrace the changes that are coming, and feel free to just move into them happily, because this has been something that I'm not only hearing has been wished for, but also much needed. Okay, so much needed change is what I'm getting for stack number 2 viewers. I'm going to grab this Wings of Wisdom Oracle. This was donated recently by Mona. Thank you so much, Mona. It's a beautiful deck. The artwork is just so freaking cute. Whoops. So I'm going to shuffle just a little bit. They are awkward, as you can see. They're very big. So I can't reach this way to shuffle, so I'm doing it this way instead. But I'm going to reach from the middle to get, let me flip that back over, to get an answer, okay, or additional guidance for your reading, stack number 2. Because I don't want to pick from the top, because then I see what I'm picking, okay? Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just split the deck open, okay, like a book. And whatever we get is whatever we get, okay? All right, Canary. Let's see what it says. Oh, wow, okay, okay. I love this. It says delight, joy, surrender, okay? It says, I sing my soul song with joy. So the vibe of surrender is like, you know it's coming, just surrender to what's coming, embrace what's coming. All right, we have that beautiful, is it ibis, right? Or ibis bird, ibis, I think that's how you say it. So this is gorgeous. This is basically saying, so just have joy or find delight. And I'm also getting like, find joy in the anticipation of what's to come, because we know that something's coming. That breakthrough that you've been wanting or anticipating, that you feel is brewing, it's coming. So this is kind of like that butterfly. I'm feeling like butterfly in the tummy energy until it finally arrives. Okay, so let's see what the back says. It says, reconnect with your true self. What do you feel, think, or enjoy? What would bring more delight and happiness into your life? Break from your usual routines and give yourself permission to be quiet, okay? Like I said, the quiet before the storm, right? But a good storm. It says to be in solitude and to heal. I was getting the vibe of the healing, right? With the antidote, right? Like quiet before the storm, but when the storm comes, it'll be cleansing, right? And healing. It says, when you are ready, you will burst into soul song once more. Canary is a positive sign that new energies of light and happiness, okay, new energy, and expressiveness are awakening in your world. You will find and share your beautiful soul voice with the world. That is beautiful. Okay, so stack number 2. This is your reading. If you feel connects, you know what to do. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And to support this channel, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking that bell for notification. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, just visit my Etsy shop. All my information is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. Just be advised, there are times where my readings do get sold out. So it might look when you browse that there's nothing available. And it's because I can't relist a reading until I've finished it for the client who purchased it last. So what I suggest is maybe just perusing my shop policies and all that, taking a look around, and check back in with me frequently to see what is available next. Okay, so because I'm always updating my shop and my available readings. So much love and blessings to you. Stack number 2, I'm going to leave you here. Take care, keep shining, and I'll see you soon. Stack number 3, you chose this selenite wand. Okay. Let's see what's next for you. All right, let's see what's next. Focus. Be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. All right. Fire. Reckless actions lead to conflict. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be you, could be somebody else. All right, you did have a lot of tarot cards fall out for you. So we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, the 9 of Cups. That's freaking awesome. And you have the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so let me just adjust everything. Okay, I just want to make sure you can see everything. All right, and then we have the Dove and the Wheel. Mildred Payne Pocket Oracle, in case any of you are wondering. All right, so what's next for you? I honestly feel like, well, the 9 of Cups is basically saying, hey, wish fulfillment. Okay, a desire, a wish could definitely be on the way next for you. But you have to, it's like this energy of needing to stay focused. And then I'm also getting the vibe, for whatever reason, of keeping your own peace with this Dove energy. I don't know if this card over here basically saying reckless actions lead to conflict. I have a feeling that's, I don't know why, I guess it's maybe these 2 cards together, is giving me the vibe of other people trying to knock you off your focus or knock you off your hustle in some way. So this is basically saying the next thing for you, right, or what's on the way next is you receiving your wish fulfillment, you achieving that wish fulfillment because you stayed focused. Okay, so as long as you stay focused, the next step is basically you receiving the thing that you've been wanting or wishing or hoping for. You can't lose focus, even when people are trying to kind of sway you or misguide you or distract you, right? You have to keep the peace within yourself. It's almost like, I don't know why I'm getting I'm here to keep your manifestations a secret, okay? Because not everybody's going to be aligned with your vision for yourself. Not everybody's going to be aligned with what you see happening for yourself. And maybe it's coming from this, the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Because the 4 of Pentacles like keeps to himself, right? He guards and protects his pentacles. And I feel like if you have something you're really focused on right now, a wish you're trying to manifest, or a goal you want to achieve for yourself, you kind of have to keep that vision or that wish to yourself to protect it, okay? Because it is kind of like your baby. You're birthing a dream, okay? You got to protect the dream while it's in the womb of, you know, your mind and in your heart, all right? While it's being birthed, while it's being created. You don't want anybody to distract you from it, or to say that it's not possible, or are you crazy, or, you know, putting any negative talk toward it. Because if you don't feel negative about it, the last thing you want is somebody else coming in and making you doubt what you feel is possible for yourself. the reason why I say keep the peace within yourself is because of this Dove card. All right. It talks about, you know, being in harmony, whether it be with others or within yourself. And it talks about blessings, healing. You know, a dove is the one who, like, you know, takes the olive or presents an olive branch, a peace offering, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting as far as like you needing to kind of keep your peace or stay quiet, like the Four of Pentacles would. Keep to himself a little bit, because there's something you're working on, I feel, with this Nine of Cups that you're wishing for, you're trying to bring to fruition. The Four of Wands is saying, hey, you're going to get it. You're going to have this thing. This feels personal, goal related. I want to get through the cards before I tap into anything else, to be honest, because, you know, there might be a love situation here, possibly. But I feel like this is you just keeping your peace of mind, you know, because you know that you're worthy of blessings, prosperity, abundance, healing, you know, all of these beautiful things. And it's like, if I share them with somebody who might not have the same vision or thing I see for myself, you know, I could end up sabotaging it because I shared it too soon, let's say. And I feel like others might try to create conflict for you as you try to go about pursuing something. So maybe it would be easier just to keep it hush, right? Until you have it. So I feel like your wish fulfillment is next. The thing you've been working on is coming to you. But there's like an added need to say to just be careful who you share it with. Guard it with your life, because that's your baby. All right. There is a shift, and, you know, the tide is basically turning with the wheel. You are literally making progress with this card. Okay. This is about adventure, travel. Okay. Things, like I said, coming full circle. The tide is turning. And it also talks about one's destiny. Okay, the wheel of fortune. Just consider that card. It's the same thing. So you're on the path to what is meant for you. And the last thing you want is anybody distracting you from it. Okay, that's why I'm saying be yourself. All right, stay true to you. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power and the basis by which your wish fulfillment and the thing you desire is coming to you. You being true to yourself and you standing in that is actually what's helping you bring this thing to fruition. Okay? Happiness, satisfaction, being self-fulfilled, mastery, even with the Nine of Cups, contentment, you know, there's happiness here. And if this thing is what you really desire for yourself and you feel it within, you know, within that this is what you're meant to do with the little wheel here, hold on tight to that. Don't let that go, because I guess basically that very thing, okay, not letting it go, believing in that is where the power comes from. The power to create it, the power to have it delivered. All right. The Four of Wands is your stable ground. Again, the idea of being stable in yourself. I could look at this as an angel number as well. 494 is your number. Okay. So 494 might be an angel number for some of you. We also have 11 over here. And 1111 for the Four of Wands. Again, the idea of like celebration, being stable, focused, stable in your belief in yourself, despite what anybody else might say. That right there is what's going to help you achieve and receive your awards, okay, your rewards, your just rewards. Because sometimes the Four of Wands does talk about being rewarded, all right? Stay on your focus. Don't get distracted. But that thing is on the way, and it'll get here. I'm hearing like feeling like sooner than you realize. The more you stick to it, the more you keep believing it, the more you keep pushing any negativity out the way, Anybody who's telling you you can't, that is not going to aid this thing along. It's more or less you have to protect your energy, protect your dream, protect your vision, and the desires. Because if you know that you can do it, no one else has the right to tell you you can't. Okay? If you're wishing on a star, all right? If you're wishing on a star, no one has the right to shoot that down. Okay? If you're wishing on a star, no one has the right to try to shoot your star down and tell you that it's not possible, oh, that you can't. All right? Some of you I could easily see as trying to heal, okay, with the dove energy here, trying to heal a romantic situation with this Four of Wands. Maybe you see them as your wish fulfillment. Maybe they have been closed off to you with the Four. Maybe there's been a moment of non-action, because I always see the Four of Pentacles as a non-action card. But it's like you're trying to manifest this connection, maybe with a fire sign energy. You're highly focused on them. You believe that this can come through and that things can shift and change. With the dove energy, maybe somebody's hoping that a peace offering will be, you know, extended, whether you extend the peace offering or that person, which is your Four of Wands energy, extends the olive branch. But basically, you're hoping for that bridge to be gapped. Or, I'm sorry, that gap to be bridged. What? That bridge to be, no. Oh my gosh, you're waiting or anticipating that you can bridge that gap with them. Okay, I think I said it right the first time. Talk about Mercury retrograde. As I'm doing these readings, I am kind of like I'm getting mind like mind slips. Anyhow, so that's kind of what I'm getting from this, that the dove kind of wants to extend that olive branch, bridge the gap between you and a certain someone. Maybe you haven't lost focus of them, okay? But at the same time, it's like, look, I have to be true to myself. This is what I feel. Maybe you want to kind of share your authentic feelings with somebody. Like I said, if you see them as wish fulfillment, that kind of, it could go vice versa too, because it could be that somebody's looking to extend the olive branch with you, wanting to, maybe they haven't lost focus on you. Maybe they want to bridge that gap with you because you make them happy. All right. I'm hearing maybe somebody wants to kind of come back around with the wheel and see if you will open up to them. If you have been closed off to somebody, this could be that somebody wants to have you open back up to them. All right. Not to say that there wouldn't be some kind of hashing out of an issue if it was a certain someone trying to come back, because it says reckless actions lead to conflict. So I would say don't get hot-headed, or don't let your passions boil over. All right, because this looks like it could result in something positive should they try to come back and heal a situation with you and win back your favor. But be yourself. Stay true to what you believe you deserve and what you're worthy of and all of that. But there is a possibility to heal a friendship with the dove energy. Okay, make peace with someone. So that's what's next, okay? The possibility of maybe a reconciliation with somebody, or you literally just achieving the mission, the goal that you have, and the purpose that you see yourself accomplishing very soon, all right? Because there's a shift. The tide is turning in your favor, I feel, with this wheel card here. Just hold on to that dream. Don't let that go, because it's soon to manifest. The wish fulfillment is soon to be delivered. Okay. But again, there's a blessing coming through here as well, because the dove does talk about being blessed or having prosperity and abundance. So it could be something material with the earth energy, something that's also been on the heart, something that you've also been desiring with the wands. Okay, it could be an actual person coming back around, or you extending the olive branch to them, or them extending it to you for healing and forgiveness. But it could also be like, you know, your actual wish manifestation on the way as well. So Stack number 3. Let's get a card to kind of give final advice or guidance. This is the Wings of Wisdom Oracle. This was donated by Mona. Thank you, Mona. This is absolutely a beautiful little deck. And there are messages on the back of these cards. They are a little big, so I have to kind of shuffle them in this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle just a little bit. And then I'm going to split the deck in half. And we're going to pull from the middle, okay? Because I don't want to see what I'm grabbing. Okay. All right, so like a book, we'll open it up and see what we have, okay? All right, Fairy. All right, it says, Fairy, energy, manifestation, play. I shine my light with playfulness and pleasure. Well, here's pleasure right here. All right, wish fulfillment would be a manifestation coming into, you know, your life. And lots of energy toward it. Again, fire, keep the fire and the passion burning for that thing that you desire. And also protect it with your life. And the next thing you know, it'll be in front of your face, right? So let's take a look at the back. It says, it would help you to come out of your head and into your body. What practices could help you to play, laugh, and welcome the healing energies, right, that are naturally attracted to your joyful spirit? Consider adding dance, music, singing, meditation, and time in nature to your life. Be and share the light within you. The Earth Mother will support you with the opportunities and grace needed to fulfill your sacred destiny. Weren't we saying that with the wheel? Okay? It says there is no need to grasp or hold on. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Wow. That's exactly what the Four of Pentacles does, right? He's holding on to that pentacle. So there's no need to grasp or hold on. Let go and trust in what is meant for you. And it's what is meant for you is definitely on the way for you. Okay, stack number 3. This is absolutely beautiful. So if you feel this connects, you know what to do. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click that bell for notification to support this channel. And if you want to book a personal reading, all my information is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. All you have to do is check out my Etsy shop, see what's available. Just saying, there are times when my readings are sold out and it takes a little bit for me to get them reposted, but I always repost as soon as I'm done with whoever purchased it last. But just check back in with me to see what's available. Check out my shop policies, have a look around, and feel free to book a reading with me at any time. I also sell handmade crystal jewelry there as well. So much love to everybody watching. Take care. Number 3, best wishes to you. And I will move on to number 4. Stack number 4. You chose this lovely amethyst for crystal grids. Okay. I'm going to move that off to the side. We want to know what's next for you, right? What's next? Okay, it says delight. Goodbye to the old. Hello to the new. You've finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. Wow. Okay. Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. Okay. We have the 6 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, we have the Frog, and we have the Moth energy. So let me just put these over here and just adjust everything. All right, so honestly, I feel like these 2 cards over here, stack number 4, are saying that there was something that you attempted previously or something that you were... Okay, I'm getting the vibe that something didn't end up the way that you had hoped, but it's actually for the better. That's why it says fate has blocked this path for you. Right? You were maybe on a certain road or taking a certain journey, and the universe was like, nuh-uh, no, you're not. That's not going to be for you. That's not in alignment with your highest good. So let me steer the boat another direction with the 6 of Swords here and put you on another path. Because your true happiness lies elsewhere is what I'm hearing from this, stack number 4. So what's next for you is you being in alignment towards what your highest good is and what is truly meant for you. Okay, the Four of Cups talks about a missed opportunity, but then here we have the universe handing this Ace of Cups and saying, hey, this, maybe you're not happy with this down here, but I have something better for you. Right? I feel like this could be a love situation, because this always feels like the Ace of Cups in disguise. And if you left something or someone, you know, the Six of Swords is all about, you know, you have those memories in your boat. You have the experience, you know, it is a notch in your tool belt of experience, but nonetheless, it's in your, you know, these memories are in your boat, but they don't sink you. You're still able to move forward. You're still able to find your own peace of mind, your own closure, your own well-being, your own healing. Something didn't work out with this, I feel, with the hindrance card and the 6. So you're walking away from it, you're leaving it behind, you're moving on from it because it wasn't aligned with you or meant for you. But nonetheless, now that you've moved past it, because it says goodbye to the old, hello to the new, right? Now that you're moving past it, now the universe is like, hey, now you're freed up and I can give you the wishes of your heart. I can send new love your way. Now there's this shift of energy where, you know, all the things that you've wanted, all the things that you've desired, perhaps, all the things that have made you happy, right? With this delight energy, it's all waiting for you on the other side of this shift. It says you finished a part of your life, so maybe a cycle has finally come to a close. And now new and even better things, right, or better part is now beginning. So you're on to a new chapter. This is a new chapter for you. So what's next? A new chapter full of better things to come. There was a certain chapter or cycle in your life that needed to come to a close. There was a reason why it didn't work out. And it's like now that you're freed from that and you don't have that holding you back, the universe is ready to deliver on its promises, deliver on the things that you have been wishing or hoping for. All right, so you can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And this is like a time where I feel like you'll be able to start basking in those blessings. This delight card just feels like so full of life to me. And I'm also feeling like there's no need to worry, because birds don't worry, right? They don't worry. They don't need to worry. Everything that they need is there, provided for them. They just live their life in flow and complete surrender, knowing that they're safe, they have what they need, and there's always enough. You have the frog and the moth energy from this Mildred Payne Oracle, okay? And the frog is an interesting card. It does talk about matter of fact, both of them talk about transformation, okay? You have the moth energy, or butterfly, definitely energy of transformation, but this one does talk about that too, okay? So there's something that's shifting and changing for the better, obviously. We see that here with this goodbye card, right? And we see better opportunities trying to come through and get your attention with the Ace of Cups here floating in the card. But this card talks about, like, sometimes things being hidden or disguised, right? I'm hearing blessing in disguise. So whatever came to an end was kind of like a blessing in disguise. All right, and it talks about something unpleasant that you might need to accept, right? So maybe there was an unpleasant situation. That's what it was that you were leaving behind with the Six of Swords. And, it talks about accepting what was, what wasn't, what, didn't have the potential to be. Like the serenity prayer, right? To accept the things you cannot change. Nonetheless, the moth, okay? This is your rebirth moment. All right? Accepting what didn't work out. There might have been a disappointment with this card over here, but it's also a blessing in disguise because it's opening you up to receive something else that's truly aligned and meant for you, and something that's going to be in alignment with who you've become is what I'm getting from the moth energy. Because when I think of butterflies, they are always emerging into their full glory, right? They're in that chrysalis. It's like an incubation period. Then they finally break through, and they are the most beautiful thing. So this is you transforming yourself, evolving, growing, becoming a refined, better version of yourself, as also as a result of leaving something behind. So what's next for you is you stepping into your full glory. You stepping away from what wasn't meant for you in order to receive what is. So the real deal is coming. And I'm also getting the vibe of not to focus on what was lost here, because you want to be aware for when the real thing arrives. A serious cycle has come to a close, but it was so, I'm feeling like some of you were so ready to move on from it anyway, that now that the door was opened for you to move on, you're walking through it, you know, and there's no baggage on a moth, like, you know, or a butterfly. They fly light as a feather, right? When they take off, it's like nothing holding them down. Their wings are like paper thin, but, you know, they fly up in the sky. So I'm kind of getting that vibe as well, that if there was something unpleasant that you had to deal with, that you had to accept, I feel some of you are okay with it because you know there's something better too. Bask in your blessings, find your happiness, loving yourself. I'm also getting from this as well, evolving from the experience, again with the Six of Swords and the moth, feeling lighter for it. And starting new, starting fresh, starting over. So stack number 4, a new you is on the way. A new version of yourself is on the way. New blessings are on the way because you kind of either changed your mindset about life, love, the universe, whatever it was. You've changed your mindset, and that's what's bringing new things into your life. Or you left something, maybe a job, that wasn't aligned with you, or a person. Could be a friend, a lover. All right, but something about you seeking your peace of mind and accepting that if a path was blocked for you, it was probably for a reason. And this feeling of like being ready to see what comes. But I'm hearing what's next is also what you are so deserving of. You know, there's a feeling of like worth, self-worth here. And knowing that you are deserving of good things, of beautiful things, of new things that are more in alignment with you. You have to know you're worthy, right? In order to be open to receive what you're worthy of. And that's what this is kind of making me feel like. You're learning, or you understand your worth. You know what you're worthy of. And that very thing is what's bringing the good things in, or attracting those beautiful things to you. All right, so stack number 4, let's get a final card of guidance. This is the Wings of Wisdom Oracle. This was donated by Mona. So Mona, thank you so much. It's absolutely stunning, this little deck here. Not really little, but you know what I mean. That's why I'm shuffling it this way, because it's awkward. My hands or my fingers can't reach for it this way. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to see what I'm grabbing, I'm going to shuffle this way, and then we're going to split the deck to get a card for additional guidance, okay? So like a book, I'm going to open it up. All right. And whatever we open up to, all right, is your card. So it says Crow. All right. It says Crow Communication, magic, intelligence. Affirmation, I courageously speak my truth and claim my rightful space. Yes, you claim your blessings too. You speak and claim what you deserve, right? All right, let's see what it says. Your inner voice is talking to you. Reflect on your truth and consider how you would like to express that with clarity and wisdom. Give yourself permission to speak without self-judgment or self-criticism. Your voice has more influence than you realize. Although you may not always recognize it, others do hear what you are saying. Your words are creative energies that accumulate and manifest your reality. You are speaking in ways that support what you want to create. This is beautiful. It says, do not hesitate to speak up and express yourself. Claim your personal space. Wow. Okay, so this is about you like truly knowing and speaking what it is you feel you want and deserve for yourself. Okay, and it's like knowing your, like I was getting the vibe of knowing your worth. This is kind of the idea of like, you know, speak positively to yourself. Knowing that the things that you speak, you know, also make sure that they resonate in the mind and the heart, and that they align with everything on the inside too. You know, because when you speak out loud and you say, oh, I deserve this, or I am worthy of this, you have to believe it, right? So it's that kind of thing, and that's how you create your magic, right? So whatever path was blocked recently and that you're moving away from it, just know that that thing was probably, that path being blocked was probably a blessing in disguise. And it's like, this is kind of saying, claim your happiness, claim your truth, claim your blessings moving forward as a result of leaving that thing behind, because now they're ready to come in. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. So stack number 4, this is your reading. I hope it has connected for you. If it has, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click that bell for notification to support this channel. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below, as well as in the pinned comment. All you have to do is check me out on Etsy. Just a word of warning, there are times when my readings are sold out, but I always relist them or repost them as soon as I've completed them for the person who purchased it last. It's just, I do that to make sure I don't get backed up with readings. So I would just recommend, if you see that my shop doesn't have anything available, just, you know, peruse my shop policies, see what it takes to book a reading with me, and check back frequently to see what is available again. Okay, so much love to you, stack number 4. I'll leave you here. Keep shining, take care, and I'll see you soon.